As the former UKIP leader prepares to cash a reported £1.5 million paycheque to appear on I'm a Celebrity, former winner Christopher Biggins offers some sage advice on surviving the jungle, rival contestants and the public vote. Coming from a background in politics and the city, Nigel Farage should be right at home among the snakes and creepy crawlies of the Australian jungle. Politicians tend to do well on I'm a Celebrity, no matter how much they might be disliked back in the real world, a case in point being former Health Secretary Matt Hancock last year. There's something about villains the general public warms to, especially when it comes to forcing them to take part in downright disgusting challenges for our entertainment. Ultimately, viewers might not want them to win, but they still enjoy torturing them on television every evening. I think this goes right back to pantomime where the baddies are hated and loved simultaneously. Politicians score highly on most surveys into the people we really don't like very much, which makes them fabulous reality TV contestants. Because of all that, bagging Nigel is a huge coup for ITV. His recent run-in with Coutts Bank over his account being cancelled has helped his profile, and fee, enormously, I imagine. Especially as they're finding it harder these days to get people of real stature to take part. If Suella Braverman had been sacked just a couple of weeks earlier, I think the producers would have been waving a very large check under her nose to sign her up. Sadly, by this time next year I fear she won't have the right profile. Though if you're reading this, Suella, call me, there's a place in Panto for you as the Wicked Queen. But I am looking forward to Nigel being given all the most awful trials and tasks for the first few episodes. If it's horrid, he'll be voted to do it. However, I know Nigel and I'm convinced he'll go at them with a smile, positive attitude and a great deal of charm. He's a clever man and, after all, he's reportedly being paid a whopping £1.5 million, a show record, to take part, so what's not to smile about? When I did the show, I was paid £50,000, which seems rather paltry by comparison, although it did provide me with the down payment on my lovely second home, and winning definitely opens doors to more work. Like politics, reality TV is a game and Nigel knows how to play it. He's charm personified, very lovable, yes, really, very bright and very amusing. These are all hugely important assets in the jungle when you're living by your wits and not much else. As is getting on with your campmates. Last year Matt Hancock was treated rather shabbily by his fellow contestants, and I'm sure this led to a slightly more sympathetic view from the public. Equally, if Nigel gets a lot of grief from this year's campmates, that could help boost his popularity among viewers. No one really likes to see bullying on TV, even if it's someone as politically divisive as Matt Hancock or Nigel Farage on the receiving end. Given this, I think there's every chance Nigel will win the doubters round. They might not agree with his politics, but they might come to rather like the man himself. However, I don't think he'll win the contest.